Welcome to this comprehensive guide on the long-term capital gains, or LTCG, tax on mutual funds. We will review the post-budget 2024 taxation regime for both equity and debt investors. Generally, equity-oriented funds, which invest at least 65% in domestic equity, are taxed based on holding periods. Debt-oriented funds, those with less than 35% in domestic equity, are now treated as short-term gains and taxed as per your individual income tax slab. The holding period rule is critical for determining LTCG. Equity mutual funds must be held for more than 12 months to qualify as long-term. Non-equity or hybrid assets may require a holding period of 24 to 36 months to qualify as long-term. Effective from July 23, 2024, the LTCG tax on equity mutual funds and listed shares has increased from 10% to 12.5%. This change aims to simplify the tax structure but increases the tax liability for long-term wealth creators. One key relief for small investors is the enhanced exemption limit. Gains up to ₹1 25,000 per financial year are tax-exempt. Only the portion of gains exceeding this limit is taxed at 12.5%. This is an increase from the previous limit of 1 lakh rupees. Holding equity for more than a year qualifies for long-term capital gains, or LTCG, at 12.5%. This is a significant reduction from short-term capital gains, or STCG, which is taxed at 20% for holdings less than 1 year. A major change is the removal of indexation benefits for equity LTCG. Investors must pay tax on absolute gains without inflation adjustments. This applies to debt funds bought after April 2023, which are now taxed at slab rates. Taxation varies by asset type. Equity-oriented funds held over 12 months are taxed at 12.5%, with a 1.25 lakh rupees exemption. Debt mutual funds have no LTCG rate, being taxed at slab rates with no exemption limit. Rules also apply to gold or silver ETFs and unlisted equity. To qualify for the 12.5% LTCG rate, funds must maintain an average exposure of at least 65% in domestic equity shares. Funds failing this criterion are taxed as debt funds at slab rates. Historically, equity LTCG was exempt between 2005 and 2018. It was reintroduced at 10% from 2018 to 2024, and now, from July 2024, the rate is 12.5%. The post-budget implementation transitioned from the previous 10% tax rate and 1 lakh rupees exemption to the new 12.5% rate and 1.25 lakh rupees exemption, effective immediately after the budget proposal.